told you before in San Francisco. In the early 90s, there was a blues joint on every corner back then. I don't know if you guys ever visited out there, but we had a lot of gigs. It seemed like every